What's up, guys? Welcome back to HPT. Today, we're going to do a quick little breakdown, quick little daily recap of the day that we had. Today is December 1st, 2025. And yeah, my cat's just going to walk across the screen. But we titled this How to Make Money Using Moving Averages, because I think there's too much information out there that doesn't actually serve the trader, right? So I want to break down the day that we had today over here on our Top Step account. You can see here, we locked in $1,000, just a little bit more than $1,000. And I want to show you guys, right? Because it's all about getting results, okay? It's not about, necessarily understanding everything. It's not about perfection, right? It's about results. You see here, my win rate was 58%. My profit factor was a 1.48. And basically here, we made $1,000 today. Now, is a 58% win rate perfect? Absolutely not. It's not perfect. As a matter of fact, it's 50% perfect. It's 58% perfect, but we still made $1,000. What does this tell us? It tells us that perfection is not required. Okay. To make money in the market, you do not need to be perfect. I cannot stress this enough. As a matter of fact, I would argue you trying to be perfect, you trying to make money every single trade is what's costing you your profitability. And that's what I want to talk about today in this video. Okay. So once again, how do we use moving averages to come out on top? Okay. Moving averages is the tool I like to use to keep me from going full retard. Okay. Full retard basically means you're trying to be perfect. Going full retard means you're searching for perfect trades. Okay. Going full retard is when you want perfection so bad, you take a loss because you overcomplicated it. And then what happens? You got to make your money back. Oh my God, I lost money. Oh my God, I can't take it. I'm going to size up and over leverage and try to make all that money back immediately. And then boom, account's blown. Okay. So instead of trying to be perfect and trying to, win every single trade that you take, just remember a 58% can make you $1,000, right? This is proof. Okay. Once again, this is proof. $1,000. All right. Our win rate was what? A 58.3 or 0.9%. Okay. This is a numbers game. All right. This isn't a be perfect game. This is literally a numbers game. All right. So let's talk about it. What do we do? Well, you guys know I have a very simple strategy. My strategy entails of three main components. Okay. Number one is critical level. All right. Critical level, because we can't move the market. The sooner you realize this, the better. The people that run the world, the elites, okay, they make money a lot differently than others. Okay. They don't necessarily need to work. They don't necessarily need to create anything. They move numbers on a screen. Okay. They offset the capital of the world. Okay. They take money from this pile and they tilt it to take the money from that pile. All right. And basically what they're doing is they're shifting money around all day and they're taking other people's money. Like I said, the sooner you understand this, the better. When you are losing money, someone else is making money in the market. When you are making money, somebody else is losing money in the market. Okay. There's never a point in time that everyone wins. This is not third grade soccer where everyone gets a trophy. Okay. This is the market. This is the real world. All right. And once again, when you lose money, someone else is making it. When you make it, you are taking it from somebody. All right. Now, the way I like to look at it is we get paid based off our ability to manage. Okay. I'm going to say that one more time. We get paid directly aligned with how well we can manage our capital, not be right. Okay. This isn't about, once again, it's not about being right on every trade. My analysis is so good that of course, every trade I take is a winner. Therefore, I'm going to become a millionaire. It's not the game. We get paid directly aligned with our ability to manage our capital. Anything else is noise and it is going to keep you from becoming profitable. All right. So, step number one is watch the critical level. The critical level is going to leave the footprint of the elites. All right. We got open print, which is this guy right here. We have previous day high. I'm sorry, previous day low. And then, no, I'm sorry, this is previous day low. All right. So once again, these are the previous price points from the previous day. All right. I keep it very simple. This is NQ. And once again, let's just map these out. All right. We got previous day low, which is this a yellow line right here. This is the lowest price from the previous day. Then we have end of day all the way up here. So going into today, I had a very simple analysis, right? I literally do it the same way every single day. I go like this. All right, guys, we're opening right here. In a bullish scenario, I'm going to target PDL, and then any buying acceptance above previous day low means what? I'm targeting end of day. Okay. If sellers take the open, I'm going to target this guy, and then I'm going to target this guy, which are also pit numbers just from the previous day. Okay. That's how I trade every single day. If buyers hold the open, I'm targeting PDL. If sellers hold the open, I'm targeting the downside pit number. Now, previous day low was very significant today because it represented market structure. Okay. And what I mean by this is very simple, but basically, when you look at this, what do you see? A bearish break in retest. Okay. We have support that has turned resistance. All right. Now, whomever controls PDL is going to tell us what? Who is dominant? Buyers control PDL. Is that bearish? No, that is bullish. It broke bearish structure. Therefore, I'm going to long the market up into end of day. That was the whole philosophy going into today. Okay. So we got some buying here off the open. And then we got ourselves a beautiful red bar that was ignored. Okay. So step number one, critical level. Step number two is your moving averages. Step number three is the RBI GBI, baby. Okay. The red bar that's ignored. Let's go back to the people that run the game. Okay. They're constantly getting in and out of the market. All right. And in this case, specifically on this one red candle, what happened? All right. Bunch of people got in the market short. How do we know this? The candle is red, guys. Come on, let's keep this extremely simple, all right? Red candle means what? Sellers. Now, the next candle is what color? Green. So, this candle is buyer dominant, okay? The people that got into the market here were buying. We know this because the candle is green. So, the candle before it was ignored. So this becomes the area of value, all right? This becomes the level that sellers are trapped, okay? So large money moves the money, shorts the market, gets trapped by other large money that's taking their money. We're sitting patiently waiting for an opportunity. That's how we make money, right? We can't move the market. We can only watch the market move. But in the event we learn to understand who's controlling the market, we then have what? An edge, okay? Is our edge perfect? Absolutely not. Our edge, in my opinion here, is sitting at a 58% win rate, 59. But we still pulled $1,000 out of the market, okay? So once again, it's not about perfection. It's about repetition. It's about system, okay? This is how we capitalize on the market. This is how we take advantage of the market, right? Like we don't, I'm going to say it 100 times. We do not need perfection. Stop looking for perfection. Execute a system. You think I can't, like, guys, hear me out. When I'm taking a payout or I'm sending money to my account, do you think I care that on Monday I had a 59% win rate? No. Do you think I'm going to go, oh, shit, I had a 59% win rate, guys. Damn it. No. I'm going, bro, I made 20 grand last month trading futures. Like, nobody cares. The only person that cares is me and you. And it's like, we don't even care. We just get a little bruised ego. And then it cost us our consistency. All right. So now I'm going to go over to the Discord because I want to show you guys exactly where I called out the trade. And massive shout out to Mike, right? These are HPT members right here. I just want to give a massive shout out to Borges, Mike. Check out Mike. Mike's been working with us for about 3 months. Cleaning house, right? Absolutely killing it. Chris K crushed it today. 273 on 5 accounts. The system works, right? Like, once again, these are individuals that joined HPT with the intention to becoming profitable, and now they are executing our system, locking in consistent profitability. Shout out to you guys. I'm super proud of you guys. Anybody interested in joining our team, the Process and Profits Academy, click the links below and take advantage. Okay. All right. So where we at? Boom. These are some trades that we called out today. Where's NQ? Where's NQ? NQ. Okay. I'm a little discombobulated. So let's just go back to the example here real quick. So the title of this video is how to make moving averages work for you, how to make money using moving averages. Okay. So once again, I'm looking to capitalize off the moving average. Why? Because the moving average shows me who's got the ball. Okay. Now, it's my job to identify who's got the ball, but I need to do more than identify it. I need to act on it. All right. So what causes me to pull the trigger? I will not make a move until I get an RBI or a GBI on the 5-minute time frame. And then when I do, I drop down to the 2-minute or I stay on the 5 and I play the moving average. When the moving average is respected, I take advantage of it and I target the upside target. All right. So once again, this was one of the trades that we took right here. Red bar ignored. Price comes down, retest it. We take the market long, targeting high of day and above. All right. Beautiful trade right there. 5-minute time frame. Okay. That was one of the trades that I took. Another trade that I took was right here. Okay. Price rallied up. Came in, hit the 2-minute 20. And then we took advantage of that as well. But the trade I want to talk about is the trade that we've been talking about and teaching for the last 15 months that's currently sitting at a 78% win rate. It's called the HPT cross. And this is it right here. All right. So I want you guys to notice something. Price comes into EOD in previous day high. Okay. And who defends it? Sellers. Sellers defend it. How do we know they defend it? Look at here. Okay. Look at this moving average. This is the 5-minute time frame. This is the 20. Price keeps respecting it. Okay. This is what we call a pattern. What happens right here? Price no longer respects it. Okay. So this is when I look at the market and go, okay, who now has the ball? Based off my moving average, sellers got the ball. We get ourselves a green bar that gets ignored, and we enter into the market short, targeting downside targets. Okay. This is the HPT cross strategy. Okay. Critical level, moving average cross, RBI, GBI. This is what moving averages do for me. Okay. We dive in much deeper in the Process of Profits Academy and Trader Bootcamp, everything that we offer. This is why traders are able to execute when they come over to HPT way better, right? Because this is the sort of information that actually pays money. Okay. Moving averages, candlestick analysis. Okay. Understanding the critical levels. All right. Like, just look at this, right? Look at the shift we get here, right? We get a red bar ignored right here, draw our zone. And this is the exact same zone that we get our green bar ignored at. All right. So I want to just make this one quick, but just some key takeaways here. Our job every day is to be right. False. Okay. It is not our job to be right. It's our job every day to execute. The better we execute on a system does not need to be perfect. Okay. 58% win rate made me $1,000 today. All right. So once again, it's not my job to be perfect or right or correct. It is my job to execute over and over, to manage. The more that I manage, the more money I'm able to manage. All right. I know everyone's probably heard that scripture in the Bible. Basically, it's the one who manages the little, the very well, will be given more to manage. All right. This is a principle, a biblical principle. Until you can manage a trade properly, okay, you're never going to be able to trade with more size. Right. But all in all, it was a good start to December. I'm looking to have a really good month this month. And once again, what I'm basically going to be doing is just clean execution. All right. Identifying the opportunity in pulling the trigger. All right. It wasn't a crazy day. It doesn't need to be. Right. All what we need is to be able to have a system that we can actually rinse and repeat. And this is what the high performance trader offers to anybody willing to work on themselves and take trading to the next level. All right. So click the links below. Get your free mini course. I send them out to anybody that's willing to learn. All you need to do is click the link, come down here, check out this data. I mean, look at this. We have been collecting data on this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 months. It's not a perfect strategy. All right. I'm not telling you it is, but it's repeatable enough to make us plenty of money. All right. So come put your first, last name, email in, check out these testimonials. These are all great people that have joined our team, and take advantage. We're growing the best Discord out. Okay. Our Discord's authentic. The individuals on the team are savages, right? And that's exactly what I'm trying to build over here. Authentic, clean execution. I love you guys. I got to start cooking dinner. Let's have a phenomenal week this week. Let's push ourselves to be the best versions of ourselves inside the charts, outside of the charts. Clarity is king. The more clear you are, the more you've defined what it is you're looking for, the easier it is going to be for you to execute it. That's at least what happened with me. The more clear I got on my strategy, the less anxious I was. A lot of traders struggle with anxiety, and I would argue it's well-deserved because they don't necessarily know what to even look for, right? So find something that you can use, something that makes sense to you, right? It doesn't need to be perfect, but it does need to be repeatable, okay? So on that note, I'm going to go cook some breakfast, right? It's one of my favorite meals for my family. Eggs, bacon, potatoes, and we're going to chill and do a little bit more. Let's make this month good, guys, right? Like 2026 is coming up. I wrote something in Discord today. I was like, today we have a chance to set the tone, right? 2026 is coming up. It's going to be a new year, a year that we could prove everybody wrong, a year that we could prove ourselves wrong, a year that we could show up, put in the work like we've been putting in work before, but we're going to take it that much further. I want to take it to the absolute extreme, okay? Everybody that ever doubted us, we are going to prove wrong, especially these next coming months. But to do it, we need to have a system, we need to have a process, and we need to stop playing games. It is not our job to be perfect. It is our job to execute, okay? One more time. It is not our job to be perfect. Perfection is not required to make money, okay? Execution is required to make money. All right, guys. I love you. Have a fantastic night. Click the links below. Get involved. Guys, let's kill it tomorrow. Peace.